You clicked on this video because you're struggling to be a profitable trader. And let's be honest, it's eating you alive. You stare at charts every day, hoping, praying that this one trade will change everything. But what happens? You overleverage. You break your own rules. You lose. And then you do the same thing again tomorrow. And you still ask yourself, why am I not profitable? I'll tell you why. Because right now, you're not a trader. You're a gambler with a trading app. Does that sting? Good. It should. Until you admit the truth, you'll never fix it. You didn't start trading by mistake. You started because you wanted freedom, because you wanted wealth, because you wanted to prove something to yourself. But the way you're trading right now, you are disrespecting that dream. Every time you break your rules, you're spitting on your future. Every time you gamble outside your plan, you're burning your time, your money, your opportunity. And if you keep this up, 5 years from now, you'll still be broke, still frustrated, still blaming the market. But here's the truth. The market isn't beating you. You are beating yourself. So listen carefully. I'm not here to pat you on the back. I'm not here to whisper motivation. I'm here to punch you with reality. If you can't take the heat, close this video right now. But if you're ready to face the truth, then let's begin. Do you know why 90% of traders fail? It's not because the market is unbeatable. It's not because they're unlucky. It's because they refuse to change. Most of you watching this right now are addicted. Addicted to the rush of entering trades. Addicted to the thrill of seeing candles move. Addicted to the fantasy of quick money. But that's not trading. That's gambling. And gamblers, they always lose in the long run. Let me ask you something. How many times have you told yourself, this time I'll be disciplined? How many times have you sworn, this time I won't over-leverage? And then what happens? The setup appears. The candles start moving fast. And you throw your plan out the window. You chase. You risk too much. And when it blows up in your face, well, you cry, why me? I'll tell you why you. Because you lied to yourself. You say you want to be a profitable trader, but you don't want the boring work that comes with it. You don't want to journal your trades. You don't want to back test until your eyes burn. You don't want to sit on your hands when there's no setup. You'd rather gamble and hope for a miracle. And that's why you're not profitable. Listen carefully. Profitable trading is boring. It's repetitive. It's following the same rules every single day. And that's why you can't do it. Because you don't want boring. You want excitement. And excitement is exactly why the market keeps bleeding you dry. Until you stop treating trading like a slot machine, you will never make consistent profits. Think about this. Would you trust a doctor who only studied on YouTube and ignored procedures because he had a feeling? Would you get on a plane with a pilot who skipped his checklist because he felt confident? No, you wouldn't. So why do you think you can ignore your trading plan and survive? If you want to be in the top 10%, stop acting like the 90%. Stop gambling. Start acting like a professional. Let's talk about the emotional roller coaster you keep riding. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That cycle you repeat every single week. First comes excitement. You see a setup. Your heart beats faster. You're already dreaming about profits before you even click buy or sell. And right there, you've already lost. Because your emotions are in control, not your brain. Then comes hope. The trade goes your way for a bit. You feel like a genius. You even start calculating how much you would have made if you risked more. Then it pulls back. You feel fear. Your stomach tightens. Suddenly you're questioning your whole existence. And when it finally hits your stop loss, what happens? You get angry. You slam your desk. You curse at the market. As if the market even knows who you are. The market doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your bills. The market only rewards discipline. But you don't stop there, do you? Because after anger comes revenge. You jump right back in. Bigger lot size. No analysis. Just emotion. And boom, another loss. And now you're in the worst stage of all. Despair. You question yourself. You think about quitting. You tell yourself maybe you're not cut out for this. And yet, the next morning, you do it all over again. This is the hamster wheel you've been running on. Excitement, hope, fear, anger, revenge, despair. round and round, until your account is dust. And you know what's crazy? You think you're alone in this. You think you're the only one suffering. But this is the story of almost every trader who fails. The only difference between them and the traders who succeed is that the winners learn how to break the cycle. Winners feel the same emotions you do. They just don't act on them. They wait. They follow their rules. They let discipline guide them instead of emotion. If you can't control your emotions, you will never control your trading. Read that again. If you can't control your emotions, you will never control your trading. And until you accept that truth, you'll stay broke. Let me give you the unfiltered truth. If you can't control your emotions and you can't stick to a plan, you have no business trading. Stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending you're working on it, because you're not. You're gambling. And every time you sit in front of that screen, you're not chasing profits. You're chasing dopamine. You're just another addict hitting buy and sell like a junkie looking for a fix. You want freedom? You want success? You want to make millions? Then start acting like someone who deserves it. Shut up with the excuses. Stop crying about blown accounts. Stop blaming the broker, the market, the news. It's not them. It's you. You think trading is going to save you. But the truth is, trading is going to expose you. It exposes your lack of patience, your lack of discipline, your lack of self-control. And until you fix yourself, you will never fix your trading. That's the reality check nobody wants to hear. But I'll tell you this, if you can face that truth, if you can build discipline, if you can stop being your own worst enemy, then trading can give you the life you dream of. But if you keep playing like a gambler, the market will eat you alive and you'll stay broke forever.